Hey friends, welcome to my sacred space. My name is Gavin Grace. We're going to be doing a reading for the solar eclipse new moon in Taurus. I wanted to kind of help you, navigate these new energies that are coming and, release any energies that no longer serve, just to help us, with the transition into this new moon cycle. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have these pendants to choose from here. We've got rainbow moonstone. We have purple lace agate. Pretty cool. And then we got labradorite. And then we got mother of pearl here. So choose whichever crystal, resonates or calls to you, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. You guys went with the moonstone, my favorite crystal. So you guys are definitely feeling good energies right now. I feel like you're feeling pretty empowered. You're feeling pretty confident, pretty creative, and I feel like you have all the things you need in order to kind of move forward and make progress on your goals. And you're feeling very grounded, very stable. And I feel like you're having a lot of, hope and faith for the future. I don't think you're worried about, the outcome of the future. I think you're really kind of comfortable where you are right now. And you're also maybe spending a lot of time with family and friends, just celebrating and just having a good time, which is super awesome because I feel like these are really high vibrational cards, which is a really good start to this season because I feel like this season of the eclipses is not, the easiest. I feel like there's a lot of healing that happens during this time. So I feel like you've kind of started this off, with feeling kind of faithful and hopeful for, what the outcome is of, this next period of your life. But yeah, so I definitely feel like there's a lot of positive energy here. Nothing that, nothing that says that you don't have what you need. I feel like you really know that you have what you need, and you have that inner confidence and that inner power. So let's go ahead and see now what is it that you can be releasing right now. So typically during the new moon I like to release things that don't serve me so that I can make room for those things that I'm trying to manifest or whatever those things might be. So we can just check out and see what you can release just to help things come in quicker with least resistance. Let's see, I'm just going to keep shuffling until some cards pop out. So we've got one to start here. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Moon. So I've definitely already got some messages coming in here. I feel like maybe you have in the past needed to always know and understand everything and know and understand, where things are coming from, or like where, how things are going to play out. So I feel like one thing you can definitely release this time, or this time period, is to release the need to know everything, release the need to understand everything, because I think a lot of magic happens in the mystery, and the universe, has a lot of things to share with us. We don't necessarily know how those things are going to come to play. So yes, I love that. And then we got the Three of Wands. Yeah, another thing too. Don't overanalyze. Don't don't look too deeply into things right now. I think that you can continue just to, have faith, have hope, and just know that things are going to work out. Because I feel like it's just unnecessary energy spent if you're, worried about, how things are going to work out. Yes, okay, so it's pretty clear here. So like I feel like the biggest thing to release here is just the fear that maybe you're gonna miss the opportunity, or the fear that you're kind of, you know, unsure about how exactly these opportunities are gonna come, you know, come along, and how you're going to be able to, you know, notice them, I guess. I feel like you might have a fear of like missing out on something. So just release any need to have control or have, you know, an understanding or a knowing. Because a lot of times in the unknown, in the mystery, is where the miracles happen, and that's where the universe kind of, you know, drops in these gifts for us to enjoy in our lives. So, you know, nothing super, you know, pressing or crazy here to release. Just the you know, the minimal need to understand and know everything, and like all the details. I feel like we don't need to worry about the details right now. Just worry about moving forward. You know, with baby steps, taking one step at a time, and making sure that, yeah, that you're not overthinking, overanalyzing. You're not in your head too much. Just live in the moment. And I feel like with what we saw earlier, you guys are already doing that, so you're completely fine. There's no need to, you know, take away from the moment or take away from what you're experiencing right now, because everything we experience is definitely, you know, part of the process. So just experience it. Allow everything to be, just simply be, and you'll be completely fine. And just like release any need to understand or to know. But yeah, that's what I see there. And then let's see what it is that you can expect. So what can we expect for group number 1 here for this new moon? What is coming in for y'all? Okay, we got the Emperor. We got the Lovers. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a really great, I feel like, a really great cycle for you guys so far. But let me pull one more card. Okay. Great. And we got Justice and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I see there being a great opportunity for a relationship here, or the deepening of a relationship, or like, you know, healing around relationships. And I think the relationship with yourself is definitely at the forefront here. I feel like there can be a really great deepening of self-love, and you know, being able to see that beauty within yourself, and, you know, putting that focus on finding stability around your image and, you know, how you feel about yourself. And there's definitely an opportunity to receive a huge, you know, blessing of like balance to your energies, balance to your situation, balance to, of course, those relationships. I feel like it's gonna be very relationship focused, or like it's more energetic than anything. I don't see, you know, I don't see any kind of conflict happening here. It feels very peaceful, very balanced. And with the Emperor, I feel like there's going to be definitely space for some discipline and for you to kind of get stuff done, which is really exciting, because with what we already saw earlier, I feel like there's a lot of passion and creativity already there. So I feel like you're going to be able to establish these more set plans and more set understandings of where you're going, which is funny because you have to release the need to understand to receive the understanding. So I feel like that's kind of is coming you know, all the way around with that idea. But yeah, I just see a lot of positive, exciting joy and happiness and fulfillment here, So I feel like with this next cycle, just remember to kind of enjoy the moment, celebrate yourself, really put your connections at the forefront. I think this next cycle definitely, bring some, some new passion to your friendships, your relationships, all those things, because I feel like there's a lot of exciting joy to be had there, and there's a lot of exciting opportunity to deepen those emotions. But yeah, also for people who might be looking for someone, I think that there's a big opportunity to meet someone new here, someone special. But of course, with this card, with the reflection, with this being, a mirror of her looking at herself, I feel like it's a big sign and symbol to make sure to give that love to yourself, because once you do that, your soulmate, will come out of, the woodworks, out of nowhere, and kind of you'll be able to have this, beautiful union. But yes, I see lots of exciting, positive, abundance of emotional satisfaction, I feel like is the biggest thing. But yeah, that's what I see for you guys. So let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, share it if you'd like to. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hello, group number 2. You guys picked the purple lace agate. So I definitely have some very powerful, strong energies for you guys. So what you guys might be feeling during this time right now is definitely a period of like rejuvenation. I feel like you kind of have been kind of tearing down this, old life, or these old patterns, or this old like piece of yourself that no longer is you, and you don't feel like that is going to be something that you want to bring along with you. So you've been going through a period of kind of death and rebirth, and your foundations, as you might feel a little bit shaky, and you might feel not super grounded, and not super confident, or like in your power. I feel like you're definitely starting to build up to that. You're kind of carefully in a way cultivating that energy back to your your inner power. So I feel like some of you might be feeling like you've gone through this huge change, or this huge destruction kind of feeling, but it's almost like the most beautiful thing, because it starts to have the most beautiful part of yourself emerge out of the ashes. Like it's like the phoenix rising kind of energy I'm getting with you guys. And with that, it's like you have the whole world in your hands now. Like you can do whatever you want. You're a new person. You have a new image. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about anyone else thinks of you anymore, because you're no longer that person anymore. You're not worried about that. You've gone through this huge transformation, and you're ready to start anew. You're ready to, make some new changes, and start some new, ventures and quests. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely, intense energy, but I think it's like necessary for change and for growth. But yeah, I definitely see there being like a dance with this fiery energy inside of you. You're starting to kind of experiment. You're starting to kind of, maybe experiment with your looks, or with your passions, or trying something new is kind of the energy I'm getting. But you're doing it in a way that's not super aggressive. It's like you're trying to do it in a way that's really gentle, and in a way that kind of helps you to feel comfortable in these new spaces, which is really beautiful. But that's what I see that you're feeling right now. And let's see. We are going to check out what are some things that you can release to help you kind of transition through these changes, through this transformation. What can you release? So I'm going to shuffle some cards until some of them pop out for you. Let's see. I love that you're going through transformation though. That's really awesome. I feel like things that can really help you through that are to kind of, change your hair, or change your style, or, delete all your Instagram pictures and start fresh. Things like this, like little things like that can always help with the transition, with the change, with starting fresh. just like little things. The little things kind of help, because you've already done all the big things. So you've already gone through the huge, you know, change. So let's see. The cards aren't wanting to pop out, but let's see what it does. There we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got the Seven of Wands to start. I got strength. So far with what we have, since these cards are taking so long, I feel like you can definitely release any need or want to be super protective and to be super, you know, kind of maybe aggressive if anyone like questions you or is wondering, you know, why you might be changing or why you might be different. There's no need to kind of be, you know, aggressive or protective over that. I think Spirit wants you to have more of an open heart and to kind of accept that others aren't going to always understand what it is that you're going through, and they're not going to necessarily understand, you know, why you might be rebuilding your image or rebuilding, you know, your foundations. So you don't need to necessarily be super aggressive and super protective, but they want you to be vulnerable. They want you to be okay with being vulnerable and being more open. Of course, there's always going to be a certain level of protection that you need to do, you know, according to common sense kind of a thing, but there's no need to overly, you know, fend or fight or anything like that. I feel like there's definitely a want from Spirit for you to have some vulnerability, because I feel like that's where the real strength is with being vulnerable. And just kind of, I don't know, I feel like nurturing yourself in a way that can help you to, you know, gain your courage back and gain your confidence back. Let's see what else we have here though. I almost feel like too, I'm getting this message of allowing people who are different or like outsiders or people you wouldn't normally, you know, hang out with or associate with, kind of let these people in. Let these people kind of teach you things, because I feel like maybe these people can help you through what you're going through, because I feel like what you're going through is definitely like you're changing, you're transforming, you're going through a huge like part of your life. It's kind of raw and it makes you feel kind of sensitive. So I feel like allowing people who you might not necessarily have vibed with in the past, maybe they can kind of help you through this, because they might have been different, they might have been outcasts or something like that. Just being more open. I feel like there's definitely a want and a need to be more open here. These cards really don't want to come out. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, we got the Fool. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, love it. So, also release maybe the fear of starting fresh. Maybe the fear of, you know, going into the unknown. I feel like because you are going through this new beginning and there is a new change and there has to be steps taken. I feel like so maybe having, you know, finding that courage to take that leap of faith into this new period of your life, into this new period of who you are, I feel like is going to be necessary right now, because having any fear of that is going to hold you back, because this change is happening no matter what. I feel like your foundations have already crumbled, like things have already kind of hit the fan, which is totally fine, because it's kind of how things need to happen for change to happen. So things have already hit the fan, so you're going into this change no matter what. You just can't have any resistance to it. Like, she is completely open and she's free and she's ready. She's ready to go out into the world, and she's not worried about anything. So it's like, release your fears, release your worries, just go right out into the world as your new you, and you get to have complete control over who that is. You get to decide. It's on no one else's terms. And then maybe releasing the fear of like the unknown in general, because I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the wheel is turning, you know, things are changing, there's luck on your side. So have more, you know, faith. Have more faith in the outcome. Don't worry about, you know, when it's coming or what's coming or how it's coming. Just you know, have faith and trust, and just step into your confidence, into your power. That's what I see there. And also, I feel like there's a need to release seriousness, because I feel like when you're going through a really intense, deep inner transformation, it can be very serious and it can be very kind of daunting. But if you can kind of have more of a playful perspective, you can make it more of a fun experience for yourself to kind of go through these changes. So, you know, liven up with some, you know, more playful, childish energy. And yeah, just like, you can completely fool around right now. It's time to be creative. It's time to change up things, change up your look, whatever it is. But yeah, that's what I see there. And then let's check out what it is that you can expect for this next cycle. Like, what is coming in for group number 2? What is coming in? I think we might have to just do a bridge because they're not coming out. Oh, there's 2. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do a little bridge here and then get 2 more here. Okay, so, we've got some really great things coming. Yes, okay, so the first card we have here is the Devil, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Lovers. So with the Devil here, it's like you're going to be moving into a space where things aren't going to, you know, taunt you anymore. Like maybe those things in the past that might have been your vices, or things that might have been, you know, these like cycles, these bad habits that you would get yourself in. Maybe like, you know, negative self-talk, things like that. Anything that kind of degrades you, those things aren't going to entice you anymore. You're going to feel a lot more free. You're going to feel like you can break free from those things, and they're not going to have this hold or this grip over you anymore. You're going to be able to really move through them and past them, and then leave them in the past and not need to look back, which is really exciting. And then the Knight of Pentacles is really a great, these 2 cards together, it's like you're going to be feeling very self-sufficient. You're going to be able to feel very abundant with your finances, and I feel like you're going to really feel like you can spoil yourself. This is like the kind of abundance where you're kind of doing your own thing, you know, going out to lunch by yourself, paying for a really expensive, great lunch, and then, doing your thing at home, where you can have, that abundant feeling of comfort and grounded stability. I just feel like this is a really great card. It's like you're gonna have some new finances coming in for sure, and just like I feel like you're gonna be really, nurturing yourself and nurturing all the things that you're creating in this new phase of your life. And it's, this is a really great card to get, because I feel like you're gonna start building your foundations back up really quickly here. It's not going to take super long for you to get back on your feet. After this really big change, you're going to be able to get back on your feet really quickly and start to really enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company, enjoy the fruits of your own labor. It's really exciting. And then we have the Lovers here, so I feel like that's definitely talking about self-love. You're going to see this new beauty within yourself, see this new beauty within, what it is that you're kind of, making in this life, and what you're kind of stepping into. It's like you're going to be really enamored by your own image, and that's really exciting, because you're going to feel that confidence that you need to kind of get out in the world and make change and do what you want to do. And yeah, it's really exciting. I think this is really a really good outlook. You're going to have a lot of stepping out of negativity, stepping out of limits, and then into this limitless abundance and excitement and joy, and just this feeling of really feeling like safe and comfortable. But yeah, that's what I feel for you guys. So if you like this, leave a like, subscribe, share it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey, group number 3, you guys went with the Labradorites. So what we have here, we have the 5 of Wands, we have the 7 of Swords, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Star. So one thing I'm definitely feeling here is that there was definitely conflict. It could have been recently, or you could be going through it now. There's a feeling of conflict and having trouble seeing eye to eye, and having trouble kind of synchronizing your energy with somebody else or a group of people. And then I feel like after this conflict, it's like there's a need to kind of put the weapons down, kind of, change your perspective. You're having to step back, having to kind of, figure out why you're in this bind, or why you got in this bind, which is why the Hanged Man's here. It's like you're starting to kind of see a different side of the story, see a different kind of perspective from this. And I feel like you're kind of learning from this conflict, like right off the bat. It's like you had this conflict, or you're having it, but you're starting to learn through it. And with this, it's like a feeling of kind of, maybe, yeah, you felt stuck, you felt kind of constricted, you kind of felt maybe like you weren't sure how this was going to end, or how you were going to get out of it. But with the flipping of your perspective and the change of your perspective, it's like you're finding more hope, you're finding more healing through the situation. So I feel like this happened really quickly. It doesn't feel like it happened, over a period of time. It's like it happened pretty quickly, or it might be happening like right now. So you're finding this feeling of like faith and having more hope, and like looking up to, or like finding the light at the end of the tunnel kind of an energy. It's like, yes, you kind of can understand that, things are, working out as they're meant to, and this conflict is teaching you things in order to kind of help you to heal from, whatever it is that you need healing. And you're starting to move forward and, have more faith in the future. And, just finding the healing in the situation too. But that's what I feel like you're feeling right now. And then let's see what it is that you can release right now. So we're going to find out what you can release in order to kind of, go through this transition, through this new moon, and see, and make it easier for you to kind of grow and change. And of course, accept all the things that are coming to you. I almost feel like that conflict could have been with family, or like a team of some sort. It feels like it's like, it could be work related, it could be, you know, it could be any of those things. I just feel like it's like a team. It was a team effort that wasn't working. That wasn't. There was some resistance and some conflict and some different perspectives. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. But you're able to kind of now change your perspective, see where they were coming from, and find healing in that. But let's see. Okay. What is it that we can release right now for group number 3? My cards are like all over the place. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Pentacles. We have Temperance, and we have the 7 of Swords. So there's some serious imbalance here with these cards coming in here. I feel like there is a need to find balance. So there's a need to kind of release whatever is causing you to kind of try to balance 2 things at once, or you know, you're kind of splitting your energy here. It's like you're trying to accomplish too many things at once. So you've got to release something there so that you can kind of bring yourself back into balance. And we have this card again with the 7 of Swords. So it's like you need to release the need to kind of, you know, fight or like conflict or, you know, fend things off, which I feel like you've already been working through. And yeah, so like you got to release that need to there's like a need to kind of release this inner, I think this could also be inner conflict with yourself, with wanting to be at multiple places at once or trying to accomplish multiple things at once. It's like you're spreading yourself too thin, I think. And with this 9 of Pentacles, it's like this is the card of abundance and, you know, self-abundance and kind of nurturing your own energies. So it's like you're almost maybe not doing that. Maybe you're kind of needing to release the outside world right now and come inward, and find that healing and find that balance within yourself. But that's what I'm seeing there. So there's like a release. There's a release in needing to try to do multiple things at once, or, you know, balance multiple things at once, and kind of give your focus more inward, so that when you are trying to accomplish things on your outside world, you're able to kind of do that more effortlessly and less, and there will be less conflict there. I think. I feel like you're almost getting worked up. Like there's this energy of like being worked up, and then taking it out on people when you didn't even mean to have that happen in the first place. It's just that you're feeling worked up. You're feeling overwhelmed. Like you're feeling really like hot-headed is kind of the energy I'm getting. So we've got to balance ourselves, balance our energies, ground ourselves. And I feel like you could also, you know, release the feeling of lack. So like the feeling that you might be missing something, which can cause us to overextend. If we feel like we're missing something, it can cause us to kind of overextend ourselves, overwork, overdo. So just, you know, have more gratitude for what you have now, and continue to kind of heal the situations that maybe you've gotten yourself into, or that people have kind of, you know, been in with you, I guess, in order to kind of move forward. So yeah, that's what I see that you can release. And then let's see what we can expect from this, you know, this new moon. What are some new things that are coming in to your life? So it's nothing negative. I want to, you know, say that now. This isn't anything negative. I just feel like there's just some stress. There's like these energies of stress, and maybe the stress is getting to you and causing you to maybe lash out, or to, you know, get in arguments or things like that. And things that, it's like arguments that don't need to happen, it almost feels like. It just means that, okay, what am I not doing for myself? What am I needing to, you know, take care of for myself? You need to put yourself first, so that you don't, you know, feel like you're burnt out or feel like you're burning at both ends. It's nothing negative. It's just that maybe we need to focus on ourselves. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands, you got the Queen of Swords, you got the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So we definitely can see that you're gonna have some movement happening here. You're gonna have some change, some transformation happening that's gonna cause you to kind of really balance your emotions and the way that you're thinking, and your level of passion. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of balance all around, that the balance that you're needing is kind of coming to you. So with this, I still feel like with there being a lot of movement, that just means that we definitely need to slow down and kind of take a breath, take a moment to nurture our emotions, and continue to burn our fire in a way that's not gonna cause you to burn out or cause you to kind of want to give up because you're kind of too stressed. So it's like you're definitely going to be stepping into a new space where there is clarity, there is emotional satisfaction and healing here, and a continuous drive and passion to do the things that you want to do. So like there's great positivity happening. It's like the stuff that you're kind of lacking is coming to you. You just have to really give it to yourself, and things are going to fall into place for you. But yeah, that's what I see there. I feel like there's just a need to really balance ourselves here. I feel like it's funny because a lot of the other readings I did today were about balance. I feel like we're all trying to come back into balance because we've been going through some healing, and we've been going through some influxes of energies that are causing us to kind of look at ourselves more deeply and try to understand who we are and what we're doing, and all our pains and our frustrations. So it's like, okay, yes, we need to step back and heal and take a moment to just be. But yeah, there's going to be a big coming to power here. You're going to be able to kind of feel a lot more powerful and not need to kind of one-up anybody else or compete with anybody else. It's going to be a lot more like you just feel confident and comfortable just being you and doing providing what you can provide without having to do too much or overextend, or those kinds of energies. So yeah, that is what I see for you guys. So if this resonated, please leave a like and subscribe and share. But I hope you guys have a great new moon season, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hello, group number 4. You guys chose the Mother of Pearl. And let's see what you guys have here. So we have the Hanged Man, we've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So I definitely feel like you've gone through this time of awakening, almost of kind of awakening to new perspectives and new understandings of your path and where you're kind of headed and what you kind of need to do to get to where you want to go. So I feel like one thing you've kind of discovered here is that you are starting to have to work together with others. Work with others to build what it is that you want to build, and continuing to kind of practice your craft and getting better and better at working with a team, because I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to do, you need that help from outside sources, from a team, from other members of whatever it is that you do for work, or for career, for passion, or whatever it is. I feel like you are starting to understand that you need to cultivate those relationships and work together, which is super awesome. And then we have the Knight of Wands here, so I feel like you're definitely feeling this passion, this power, and this confidence in yourself to kind of do these things and to work with a team and to kind of get things done and to move forward. And I feel like things are moving fast because we've got both fire and we've got air here, so it's like I definitely see there being change, and quick change at that too. So it's like your path is starting to unfold after this awakening quickly. It's like things are moving really fast. So I feel like you've got to be on your feet, you've got to be really aware of what's going on, and just be open to whatever direction you're kind of pulled to go. Just go with it, go with your feelings. And I feel like there's also a huge understanding that's kind of come to you. It's like with this Hanged Man, you now have this clarity, this new clarity on what it is that you're passionate about and what it is that you're kind of, you know, you're what you're here to do, which is super exciting. Obviously this can be, you know, vary in kind of intensity depending on, you know, what your situation looks like, but I feel like there's definitely some inspiration here and some passion, and it's moving pretty quickly. So we love that. Let's see what we can find on what you guys can release right now. What can you release right now? What would be helpful for you to release in order to kind of continue moving in the right direction and just to make transitions easier during the new moon. The new moon is basically the spring cleaning energetically. We've got to remove things that don't serve so that we can make room for what's going to build, you know, during this new cycle. So let's find out what these things are. Okay, so, ooh, we've got the Hierophant. We've got the World thing. We got the Page of Pentacles. And we've got Temperance. Okay, this is very clear here. So we are going to definitely be feeling inspired to learn. I feel like we're going to be inspired to kind of learn something new or continue to kind of develop what it is that we're trying to accomplish, I guess, or like develop skills and knowledge that's going to help us accomplish what we want to accomplish. So there's going to definitely be some study here, some reading, some maybe you're looking to go back to school, or you're wanting to get into a school, and I feel like this is kind of that energy of like you have been accepted and you're starting to kind of, you know, start this new journey with school and you're starting to learn. And obviously if it's not school, it can be anything else. It can be like career related learning, it could be like apprenticeships or those kinds of things. I feel like there's going to be this new, there's going to be a lot of healing too to happen here. It's like this energy of healing and balance and serenity. So it's like you're going to feel like you're in the right space, in the right place at the right time, because with the world here, it's like you feel like you really belong. You're going to feel like you really, you know, found what it is that you're trying to, you know, do and what you're trying to accomplish. So I feel like there's going to be lots of gifts of understanding and knowledge that are going to come this next cycle, and new beginnings, and obviously time to celebrate too, time to kind of enjoy and to live in the moment. But yeah, I definitely see there being a huge opportunity to learn and to study and to perfect your craft and to find new community too, for sure. Find new community, and do the learning with the community. I feel like you could be a part of, definitely obviously school for sure, but like part of some kind of you know, workshops or anything that's like you learn in like a group environment is kind of what I'm seeing here. But that's super awesome. I love that for you. I feel like this is like blown out. Yeah. Yes. And then, yeah, it's kind of what I see. I feel like there's opportunity for healing. There's opportunity for new foundations that lead to, you know, deeper understandings, learning, and yeah, just like adding to your knowledge base, I feel like is the biggest thing. And with that, it's like you're stepping into a new cycle of life, a new cycle of your life. But that's exciting. So if this resonated, you know, leave me a like, subscribe, share. But I hope you enjoy your new moon, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.